All right, boys and girls, this morning we did a little sorting on our paper and we decided what each of these pictures started with. If it started with our letter of the week M, we labeled it with an M. If it did not start with an M, we crossed it out. So we already did all the hard work. Now we're gonna do the fun work. So you're gonna need the paper from this morning, which is page 28 from your yellow workbook. You're gonna need a pencil, and you need to find, there's a sheet of plain white paper in your Wait for Teacher bag. Those are the materials you're going to need. You're also going to need scissors and glue. So get your materials out and then we'll get started. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna do something kind of weird today. You're gonna need one crayon to start. Now we labeled this page, but we wanna make sure we don't put glue on the wrong side when it's time to glue. So you're gonna take any crayon, you're gonna turn your paper over, and on the other side you'll see some ducks and bears and foxes. What I want you to do is scribble. I know it sounds silly. I want you to just scribble on the back side. This is gonna tell us that this is the gluing side. So everybody just scribble and then put your crayon down. This is gonna remind me which side we have to glue on. When you're done scribbling, turn your paper back over, and now it's gonna be time to cut. So we're gonna cut out all our pieces. You know the rules. Fingers on the bottom, thumb on top. Do not let the paper drop. Now, do you see there is a box all the way around here? I'm gonna teach you the fast way to cut. This is a little trick. So first, I'm gonna cut right across the top of that big rectangle. I'm gonna turn my paper. I'm gonna cut right down the side of my paper. I'm gonna turn my paper. I'm gonna cut right over to the edge, and I'm gonna turn my paper, cut, 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 cut. We call that the fast way, because now look what I can do. I can throw this away, and all I have to do is cut straight apart these little pieces. So watch, I'm gonna go like this, straight up this line, all the way to the top, straight up this line, all the way to the top. And now I can cut these straight across, chop, 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 chop. Cut these apart, chop, and chop. And I'm gonna cut these apart, chop, chop, and chop, chop. Now I have all my pieces. Do you see how fast I cut those? I used the fast way. Put my scissors down, move my squares over, and now I have to get my paper ready. So I want you to turn your paper the horizontal way. That means the wide way, not the tall way, not this tall building, but the wide way, okay? And we're gonna do avid 2-column notes. 2 columns means 2 parts. And the way we make that is we figure out where the middle is, and we just draw a line straight down the middle. And I'm just guessing where the middle is. It doesn't have to be perfect. Next, I'm gonna go back and put my name on my paper because I didn't follow the rules. First thing I do is always the same. Pick up my pencil and write my name. I'm gonna write my name on the back so it's not in the way. Please write your name on the back so it's not in the way. And flip it back over. Okay, ready to roll. This side is going to be our M side, and this is gonna be not M. So I'm gonna take a crayon and I'm gonna label the top of this column with an M. Now remember, we did down, we made an M and a lowercase m. Now I want you to go to this side and I want you to do an uppercase M and a lowercase m. And now we're gonna cross that one off and we're gonna say not M. This is M, this is not M. We have to sort our things. If they start with M, if they don't start with M. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the first picture. This was a mirror and we already labeled it with an M, so that one's gonna go on this side. This is where the glue comes in again. How many times do we turn it? 1, 2. I flip it over. Now the side that's gonna have glue on it is gonna be the scribble side. Do you see that? That tells me that's the glue side, not the side with the picture. So I'm gonna put a dab around the edges, a little bit in the middle, and I'm going to stick it down neatly. We like to put things in an organized way so we can see it. Don't just stick them all over the place, okay? I'm going to take my next picture. Does this one start with M, boys and girls? No, this is a car. It does not start with M. So this one's going to go on the not M side. So a little dab of glue on the scribbled side and stick it down neatly underneath the not M. I'm going to do one more with you. I'm just going to pick one without looking. All right, boys and girls, you think in your head, you say it out loud at your house. Does this go on the M side or the not M side? You got it. I'm going to put this one on the M side. Mittens starts with M. Put glue on the scribbles and stick it down. Now, when you're all done and you have all of your pictures sorted on the correct sides and glued down, you can go back and color and make this look even better. We call that the kindergarten way. We want to make it look the very best we can. All right, you can see that I finished mine. Let's see how many things started with M on my M side. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you have 6 on your M side? Now, you can go back and color this and make it look fantastic. Then take a picture of it and don't forget to upload it to Seesaw. And you know, the most important part of any job is putting your tools away. So, 1, 2, back down, lid on top. My glue, my scissors, my pencil, and my crayons go back in my toolbox so that we have them the next time we want to do a project. Have fun!
Double check your sort against ours and see if you did it correctly. Then take a picture and upload it to Seesaw.